talking about the movie Instruments of War. Now, this is a World War II movie directed by Adam Thomas Anderegg, and actually based on a true story, and it focuses on a number of US military pilots that are shot down over Germany and taken to a German prison camp, of where they are obviously kept prisoner ultimately until the end of the war. Whilst they're in their camp, essentially the bulk of this story takes place there and focuses on the relationships between the inmates within the prison and their relationships maybe to the German guards. And there's one particular, American pilot who tries to basically build this kind of violin from scratch, from just bits and pieces he can find around, and how ultimately that kind of inspires the other prisoners to kind of like get over their mundane existence at that point and kind of give them a bit more of a sense of hope almost. So that's pretty much the story here. So if you are expecting a World War II film with lots of gunfights and kind of action, this is not it at all. There is virtually no action in this movie whatsoever. There's an incy-wincy little bit at the beginning, but after that it is just a drama. But it is a good drama, and I'm going to say credit to the cast here, because I thought they did a thoroughly convincing performances. Thought they were all pretty good here, and what I liked about this movie, one of the things I liked, was the way that it doesn't portray, for example, the Nazis as all one type of personality. We get to know some of the German guards, and they have their own personalities, and some of them seem harder than others. Some of them seem maybe a little bit more sympathetic to the other soldiers and things like that. I think the big thing with this film is the message of brotherhood of kind of like military men, and how basically these men will stand up for each other and kind of like have this the bonds of kind of war will bind them. And I thought that was it was a really heartwarming message. And it's weird to say that a World War II film can be uplifting, but this one is. So, I mean, there are some darker moments, and obviously we have a couple of, on-screen deaths and stuff like that, and obviously it's all sad, but, this is actually one of the more hopeful World War II films I think you can see, because that's what it is. It's a kind of ultimately a message of hope and kind of like brotherhood between soldiers, and I thought it was very good because of that. And like I've said, I thought the actual the portrayals here were all very good. I thought the set design and everything, that all looked pretty accurate. I mean, there's a little bit of CGI in regards to some of the planes, which maybe looks a little bit wonky here. And it might not be for everyone, because I feel the movie, there's not a lot happens, if we're completely honest. I mean, it's telling a true story, and obviously, it's all these guys in a prison camp. So if you are looking for more of an explosive World War II film, this isn't going to be it. This isn't going to be one. But if you're looking for a drama with some good characters set in a World War II setting, then it's a pleasant movie, I would say. It's a lower budget one, but nonetheless, it's a well-made film. I thought the director did a good job here. All the actors did a decent enough job of kind of making you likable and believable characters. I do think, I don't know how true this is, to be honest with you, but there are some decisions that are made by the characters that just seem overly dumb, and they're clearly going to lead to trouble. That's really the only kind of thing I had. I don't know if that was what really happened, or whether it's kind of like just made for this film to add extra drama. There's one or two occasions where you're thinking, that's clearly going to bite you in the ass. Why would you do that? And inevitably it does. But overall, I would check it out if you are a fan of wartime drama movies. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Leave me a comment and I shall look forward to you next time. Bye for now.